It all began when pilots at Manchester Airport reported seeing a mysterious round object hovering dangerously close to the runway. Described as metallic and reflective, the object reportedly moved in ways no conventional aircraft could mimic. According to leaked communications, one of the pilots who filed an official report has their social media account suspended shortly after. While no clear reason was given, many speculate this was a deliberate attempt to suppress their account of the event. In the days that followed, reports of unidentified flying objects flooded in from across the region. Witnesses described seeing strange lights darting across the skies and in some cases encountering objects eerily similar to the one described at Manchester Airport. The string of sightings raises unsettling questions. Is this a case of mass hysteria fueled by the initial report, or are we dealing with something far more sinister?
This is a video of the Morris County drones with characteristic triangle lights on the back or underneath.
Here's where things got even stranger. Some conspiracy theorists have linked these events to Project Bluebeam, a supposed covert operation aimed at simulating alien invasions to usher in a new world order.
They think the world governments might be planning a supernatural event of their own. Here's where it gets crazy. In his 1994 book, Project Bluebeam, journalist Serge Monast writes that NASA and other government agencies have been working in secret since 1983 on something called Project Bluebeam. The purpose? To pave the way for a global government by fooling people into thinking it's the end of the world. Here's how it works according to Mr. Monast. First, the group will fake an alien invasion, convincing the world that aliens are planning to take over major cities across the globe. Second, religious populations will be treated to a rapture or fulfillment of their religion's prophecies. This will all be a sham, conducted through the use of large-scale holograms and microchips hidden within most modern electronics. Once the various nations of the world topple under the massive civic unrest and panic, the New World Order will assert itself and the people of the world, desperate for any sort of authority, will accept its rule.
Could the Manchester Airport incident be a test run for advanced holographic technology designed to manipulate the masses? Others suggest it might be related to classified military experiments, testing cutting-edge drones or anti-gravity vehicles under the guise of UFO sightings. The timing, however, is peculiar, with an increase in global tensions and advancements in technology. These unexplained sightings feel less like coincidence and more like a deliberate act. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is clear. The Manchester Airport incident has sparked a wave of curiosity, fear, and speculation. Are we on the brink of a paradigm shift, or are these just tricks of the light and overreactive imaginations? The skies may hold answers, but also hold mysteries. Mysteries that remind us how little we truly know. Until next time, keep looking up and questioning everything.
George, is at least 70 different species, and probably more. But yes, as odd as it sounds, there are little green men. That's not the ones we usually see, though. We see the little gray ones. They're about 4.5 feet tall. And we see the ones that are called the Nordics. They're about 7 feet tall, look like us, but they're invariably blonde hair and blue-eyed. They're one of the species that we have on ice. One of their crashes we recovered.
Obviously, with different species, they have different motives. I mean, are there good aliens and bad aliens,
good
from what
aliens
you know?
and bad aliens and all kinds of ways and reasons for interacting with us.
And what are some of the reasons? Why would they be here?
Genetic experiments, trying to, there's a misconception here. People think that our space brothers would bring us, good things and teach us how to get rid of all our diseases. And, if you stop and think about it, that may not be the best thing, because if you had a society without any disease and everybody starts living 150 years, that creates a lot of problems. So they would not meddle in that way.
You believe in part that the movies E.T., Close Encounters of the Third Kind, were not entirely just the creative products of some Hollywood director, that maybe there's more to that. Why don't you explain?
They were carefully guided by representatives from MJ12, who is this organization that is in charge of the cover-up, in order to get us ready for the release of the information that there are indeed aliens. And in both those movies, they used small little creatures and in order to get us ready for this release of information.